How does that even happen? Our destruction? Boy, kill these mother... Send them to oblivion. What? Bigger than a car?
What is good? TB squad. I should not be yelling like that because my throat is gone.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Today we're going to be reacting to casual geographics when animals lose their biggest fear. Now I am all ready to get back to recording and watching these videos. Stay tuned because later in this video I have an update that will pertains to all of you guys. Stay tuned for the end of the video. Let's go. I'm feeling ill right now, my boy. But let's go watch this. Again.
Oh my God.
Get over here. Damn! Damn! She's okay, YouTube. She's okay.
Remember,
but
they
damn!
absolutely will. You remember that time the CIA tried to weaponize otters? To be fair, they tried it with a lot of animals.
The CIA is just one of those organizations that I don't know if they're for America or against America. Did you know they also, the CIA or FBI, I forget which organization, honestly, they're the same at this point. They created a heart attack gun because a regular gun is not deadly enough. They needed a gun that gives people heart attacks, my brother. Why? We don't need this type of technology. I've said it all of October. I was saying it. We don't need weapons of mass destruction. Us humans are dangerous enough. Regular guns are dangerous enough, brother.
When Central Intelligence initiated a program to basically turn animals into spies.
And then why? Turning animals into spies is crazy. They think that this is Phineas and Ferb, bro.
With a lot of animals. And when Central Intelligence initiated a program to basically turn animals into spies, otters were seen as the most qualified. And they're not wrong. Pretty privileged aside, it's a highly intelligent tube-shaped.
Fun fact, otters are my spirit animals. I know that you're like, what are you talking about? You literally hate waters and you hate anything that has to do with big, scary fishes.
Hell no.
Otters are cute, adorable animals, and they're like that. Vicious animals. They look clean. They look clean while being vicious. Look at this. Damn.
Give him a fedora, he could do a lot for you. Let's make otter riches, which led to the creation of the Otter dossier. Side note, whatever they were planning apparently has something to do with MK Ultra.
Yeah, boy got hips. It's all in the hip, my boy.
The dossier highlights some otter flexes like being able to dive 60 feet and stay under more than 5 minutes, carry out.
How does that even happen? Look how small this guy's body is. How does your lungs be able to consume that much air?
That's crazy. Being able to dive 60 feet and stay under more than 5 minutes, carry objects while swimming, and climb ladders. They also found that the aggressive slinky can open zippers, turn on water taps, discreetly enter and exit boats, and even chew through a zinc sheet.
It's your teeth, Reggie. I don't know whether to smile at you or kick a field goal, man.
Don't know how they found that. At one point they say never take food from an otter or suffer severe mauling.
Oh, eating the hell out of that goddamn time. I said thank you.
There's some cool stuff too, like otters being ticklish at the ribs or babies having to be taught not to be afraid of water. You should definitely check it out for yourself. But there was one line that stood out, and it read like a prophecy. Capable of being trained and becomes devoted to humans, which can lead to their destruction.
Honestly, fact. Yes. Anything that it seems like anything that comes close to the human species dies. Just humans being humans kill and destroy and send so many things extinct just by being humans. Crazy. It's crazy work.
You ask? Yes. This is the face of a threat to national security and a fugitive of the justice system.
Oh wait. Our destruction?
Destruction, you ask?
I was not expecting that.
This is the face of a threat to national security and a fugitive of the justice system. I'm not even kidding, but to get why this is an otter menace, we got to go back to 2016.
Okay.
It's always
everything happened in 2016.
A young female otter was found abandoned and orphaned and was rescued and rehabilitated by Monterey Bay Aquarium. And in 2017, Otter 723 was released back into the wilds of Santa Cruz. Then got reports of a rogue otter swimming up to boats and kayaks, and sure enough, yeah, it was Lady 723. Apparently she'd been getting fish and squid handouts from local animal lovers, not realizing that being friendly with humans now meant the freeloading seafarer would never be fit for the wild, and she was captured and deemed unreleasable. But
that seems reasonable.
723 was getting attention from more than just people, cuz she was pregnant. Ponchos, you know, looking like they just raided Darth Vader's closet, all to make certain that she wouldn't get she got attached to humans. And a year after daughter 841 was released, Monterey Bay started getting calls of a surfboard jacking otter. That's right, the same otter they tried so hard to keep.
of this, I know I just said otters look clean, they look cute, and they're vicious animal, but if I was in the ocean, which I'm never going to be this deep into the ocean, and a random furry animal climbed on my boat, biting my boy, I will freeze. You know what? You know what's crazy? I can actually swim. I can decently swim. Like, I can keep myself afloat. I would get so scared that I would forget to swim. Like, I would just freeze and drown because I'm just like, my body won't move. That's how terrified would I. And I'll be screaming the whole time. I just while I'm frozen. I'm done.
From humans was now going up to humans, and when I say board
that boy got jacked.
it's exactly
that's crazy.
What it sounds like. And before you think she's playing,
Hell
that's
no.
not a bite of play. That's a bite.
See? Hell no, bruh.
Remember
Hell no.
So after multiple calls of people sacrificing their boars to this water weasel,
I would get terrified.
To capture her. But fun fact, an animal recruiter for the CIA is harder to catch than a cold in a
What's the sea rat
doing
right here?
Locate her for months, but every time outlaw Otter slipped away, she was on the run and swimming. But she would have one more plot twist for everyone. Because after being MIA for a minute, 841 was spotted again, but this time with a pup. And because of that, officials gave up on trying to catch her and instead just tried to monitor the mother.
W officials
has been renewed for at least another generation. Jokes aside, this is a problem because you know the second she bites someone, 841's becoming a forever 404.
Yep, gonna turn into some otter shoes, brother. I'm just saying, the human, like I said, anything that comes in contact with a human dies. Very depressing that we can't seem to create much more than we destroy, and it is very upsetting.
It's just upsetting.
And we need to change this behavior, because what are we doing, brother? You would think that was a exaggeration, that if these otters come close to humans, they were it's a good chance that he dead. Or she dead. She dead. One bite. It can even be a playful like, what? What's she doing? What you doing?
Is that a gun? Stop resisting!
And it's dead, you know? It doesn't help that what I just said, that it's a dark animal, but you know what I mean. Wow.
And
human race is
humble clams and sea urchins.
destructive
so
force.
Feel good to get clamped by one.
Facts.
Or 8. Last September, a woman was jogging through Tanjung Aru Park in Sabah, Malaysia, when she was jumped by a pack of river otters. Keep in mind, these are the same assault sausages that can game over a gator. Maria Sela Harun was mauled for 10 minutes.
W pronunciation. Say that again. That was W pronunciation. I know, while I was saying that, I was thinking, is pronunciation an actual word, or did I just blackify a word? You know blackify, you know what a blackify means. Like, you just, instead of saying something, you say something. You know what I mean? You know. But yeah, getting jumped.
Sausages that can game over a gator.
I mean, look at the pronunciation.
Harun was mauled
straight.
And what was the first known otter attack? And she was taken to the hospital with wounds, cuts, and like a certain CIA agent, a lifelong distrust of otters. The director of wildlife said that the otters had always been around and were never known to be aggressive. But he also said something interesting that I almost missed.
They're wild
animals.
Sudden
switch up could be caused by the ill-intentioned goodwill of people. But that was all the way in Malaysia. You don't really have to worry about that over here. The same month, a river otter mauled a child and even dragged him underwater, except this time, it was in Seattle. Now, not to victim blame, but if there's infinite realities, then there's at least one little Timmy had it coming.
I take everything I back. I say, kill these motherfuckers! Send them to oblivion! Give Thanos their attention, brother. Or what? Give them to, I forget the joke. That joke didn't make sense, and I try to make sense of it. It didn't make sense at all. So I'm just going
to say these stories aren't just media plans from anti-otter propaganda. The otter's not being fair. I
could never think of the joke. That's crazy.
That'd be an otter travesty, which is why I'm working with Ground News. Ground News is an app and website.
I rock with you, Casual Geographic, so I'm gonna play these videos through. But I'm actually a small YouTuber trying to make money. So
created by a former NASA engineer who saw a very real problem with the way we consume information and how heavily it shapes our worldviews. I'll do it myself. And create a simple.
I don't like that Thanos just came up after I tried to make a Thanos joke and failed miserably. Look, we're gonna go past everything, do all the Ground News, everything, and I know what it is, sponsor type. I get that. But all of you companies that think y'all just gonna get a free sponsor because I'm nice, get the Now, my rates are not that high. $5 for each second of a video that you want to maintain. So, 30 seconds, you know what that is.
Friday, they're offering all my viewers 50% off the same Ground News Vantage subscription plan. Using all the features included. It's their biggest sale of the year, so go to groundnews.com/casualgeo, scan the QR code, or click the link in the description to subscribe for less than $5.
I still support you, Casual.
Once you do, read up on all those articles. I mean articles about otter attacks, and you might notice something. 723 was raised by people, fed by people, and ultimately got too comfortable with people. Her daughter likely also got handouts from humans. And Maria Sella got jumped by an onslaught of otters in a park where people were likely already regularly feeding.
Why they run like that? Now, it looked like ancient dinosaurs.
Got jumped by an onslaught
they look like they haven't fully evolved yet.
Already regularly now, don't get me wrong, it's still a warmongering, waterproof Wolverine weaponizing the power of plurality. But it seems they don't really become a threat until they lose their fear of humans. You ever hear of human arrogance? Probably not.
I was about to say, yes, I have. I'll just shut up then.
Human arrogance is walking in a forest scared, whole time the forest is scared because you're in it walking. Oh, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. That's real. And it's
boy. A mountain lion or cougar, whatever the you want to call this, just ran up on me on a bridge. It said, "Nah, that boy too big," and then just went off. For 5 milliseconds. I'm gonna my pants. The following 5 milliseconds, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a fucking G, bruh. A cougar tried to attack me and went running. I sent that right back to Applebee's. What? What? Cougar ass. That's what I would be like for real.
Scientifically proven. Some other bears will purposely raise their kids closer to humans, knowing the best male bear repellent is proximity to people. Jacob and Tibu were two lions that made a record-breaking 1-mile swim through croc and hippo-filled waters. Actually, about it in the last video. What I didn't tell you was they both could have taken the much easier land bridge. That would have involved coming into contact with humans, and apparently they'd rather run the aquatic gauntlet in the dark than risk a run-in with a bipedal pale ape.
You know what? I don't blame them. We have nukes.
But, you know, speaking of lions, it's scientifically proven that animals are more terrified of us than a literal 400-pound maned population control.
That's
in
crazy.
An experiment led by Professor Leanna Zanet, scientists planted hidden camera speakers near watering holes that would automatically get triggered every time.
That's actually interesting. So they're more scared of us than their actual predators. I mean, yes, we are like the apex predators. Like, our intelligence sets us apart, and we can kill anything now with the nuclear technology that we have. But they're obviously not cognizant to know that we have that type of power in our drafts. But hearing human voice, well, I guess we do have guns, and that does the job most of the time. So I guess but that's crazy. That's interesting,
they were
bro.
recording different animals' reactions to the sound of lions versus people speaking the local tongue. And with lions preferring to ambush prey near watering holes, you'd expect a growl to send any creature running for the hills. Instead, 95% of the animals recorded were more afraid of the sound of humans than a stalking lion.
What's that one derived from Madagascar? That's that boy.
95% of the animals recorded were more afraid of the sound of humans than a stalking lion. Animals that giraffes, impala, kudu, leopards, and even chronic lion Chutoy the hyena packed it up.
Damn, we start packing up hyenas? Hyenas be hitting the dasher in our voice? That's crazy.
And even chronic lion Chutoy the hyena packed it up faster when they heard humans. The only animal that didn't was the literal biggest one alive with toenails. Even during dry season, animals typically evacuated 40% faster hearing humans compared to if it was a hypothetical predator. Because to a majority of animals, we are the predator. But to me, the craziest part of the experiment was the reveal that animals were more fearful of people just speaking than the sounds of
dropped his meal just hearing us, boy. We are dangerous, bro. This is an apex predator or close to that, and this boy can kill anything in a natural fight. Like anything that's not man-made, this boy is killing almost anything for real. In his weight class, of course, because he about to get clapped by like a elephant clapping him, lion clapping him, hippo clapping him, any bear clapping him. Even a rhino might be able to clap him just with the total weight size for real. But this boy can kill. Like, this is a killing machine. This is classified as a killer. It can kill for real. Hearing our voice, he dropped his whole prey. Or it dropped its whole prey just because they heard us. That's crazy.
Part of the experience
our presence is starving bruh.
Of people just speaking than the sounds of literal gunshots and
Look,
hunting dogs.
look, that boy said,
to the point where people see the mere presence of a human more
What that said? He ain't running for he running for safety.
threatening than the sounds of someone actually getting put on a shirt. So you know when an animal has zero fear of humans, something is very wrong. It usually only has one outcome.
I seen this clip. W mom or whatever. W woman for carrying a lion like a fucking baby.
And no one
Crazy.
showed that more than Freya. Freya was actually a walrus, famous for appearing in Oslo Fjord, Norway, several hundred miles south of where you're.
Damn. Would you rather fight 50 walruses or 5 jaguars? I thought about it. 5 walruses, that's not even a fight. That's just you're dead. You get to like 1,000 pounds. You ain't about to fight with no goddamn. But then 5 jaguars is crazy, bruh. 5 jaguars will take you off the map quick.
A giant Arctic
off
blubber
the
ball.
map.
She was the first walrus in the Netherlands in 23 years, and pictures would go viral of her lounging on and sometimes sinking boats.
Oh my god, I went on a cruise. I went on that Disney cruise, like I said. When we got to the port from where we was going, we went to like Mexico or something. I seen like a variation of the species or something, like a cousin maybe. I think it was a walrus, but I can't say. It might have been like a sea elephant or something. I don't actually know what it was. Boys, big is
You don't have my son.
big. I'm talking big.
People, the walrus would become a national and then
Big.
international
No,
figure.
it don't make sense how big that boy was, bruh. Big, boy. Bigger than the boat that it was in.
And was given
Big.
her name. But you already know
Big.
we have nice things. Freya didn't fear humans, and unfortunately the
No.
feeling was mutual, with crowds
No.
of people getting way
They
too
get
close to
big.
her, people trying to
Big.
swim with her, and even at some point pelting stuff. Officials tried
Okay,
warning the
why?
public of, the health risks of
Look,
playing with a
look.
1,300-pound ship
Big.
retiring tusk seal, but even after Freya literally chased a woman into water, of course nobody listened. Officials were banking on Freya leaving on her own, but she didn't, and neither did her crowd. In fact, it only
See?
got worse.
Big.
The night of August 12, 2022,
Oh,
four
wait, go back,
government
go back.
officials patrolled the
Wait. Look how big the boy is, bruh. Bigger, almost bigger than the boat, bruh. Crazy.
In fact, it only got worse. The night of
Or the
August
deck,
12,
I guess.
2022, 4 government officials patrolled the marina with a rifle, and by sunrise, Freya
The girl.
was... Yeah. Now, the situation's a lot more
Goddess of
complicated
beauty.
than I just made it sound, so I do recommend checking out Kay Passionate's video on the matter. She's a friend of the
W-
channel. She actually works with
W
walruses.
shout out.
I feel like she's a little more qualified than, internet backwards hat guy.
No,
But if you're asking what
we ride for casual geographic. You know everything. You always right. Let me stop the glaze.
walruses,
Go
and
check out the
I feel like
channel,
she's a
man.
little more qualified than, internet backwards hat guy. But if you're asking what I think, man, look, I want to see both sides, and I kind of do. Airdropping an aquatic animal, especially one the weight of a buffalo, especially when tranquilizing isn't even an option, is a lot harder than you think. There's a good chance the stress would have flatlined Freya anyway. It would only take her bumping into a child once to turn both into a hashtag. But if you're really asking me, I don't think euthanasia should have been on the table. Anything would have been better. Like, worst comes to worst, hot take, if someone actively chooses to cozy up to a 1,000-pound half-evolved snow hippo and gets past tense in the process, you really can only charge it to Darwin. And I don't know if it's a sea puppy thing gone too far, but I do not know.
Damn! Get over here!
Decided to stop taking
Grab
seals
the
and sea
f- outta
lions
her.
seriously. It's basically a rebranded beach bear. It really is like going back to 20
why? See, white people. Why you let her get that close?
taking seals and sea lions seriously. It's basically a rebranded beach bear. It really is like we went back to
about to have some
2016
goddamn
and
humans
laid
too
ourselves
right
all
now.
over again. And for being named after a Norse goddess, Freya got done nasty for a walrus whose only crime was trusting people. And now, all that's left of her is a statue named, fittingly, For Our Sins. So yeah,
Crazy.
you probably couldn't tell, but the Freya stuff pissed me off. Especially since
I can see.
I
Yeah.
swear we're about to do it again. Neil
No.
is a southern elephant seal that went viral for being an adorable menace to the people of Hobart, Tasmania. Neil's lore is his mom likely got
Damn, that
lost,
boy
and
big.
instead of having him on Macquarie Island with a colony of other seals,
Boy, look at
instead
alien.
he spawned nearly 1,000 miles away on the Tasman Peninsula. Two big problems. One, this meant Neil would be hardwired to return to the same beach on Sailor.
Oh boy, that look like alien, bruh.
2, with a distinct lack of other seals, Neil would interact with anything that moved, including people, dogs, and
Alien!
dogs,
Oh my
which meant
God!
Neil had
Watch out! He's got his probe!
absolutely zero fear of
scary.
people. One woman even had to call out of work after Neil fell asleep in front of her car and literally sealed her in her own house. And with
Crazy.
southern elephant seals maxing out at nearly 20 feet long and over 8,000
Big as hell, bruh. Big, boy.
pounds.
What?
It's one of those things that's going to be a real
What?
kill.
Bigger than a car? Get that now.
you might die.
Bigger than a car is crazy, bruh.
It isn't. And like clockwork, there's already reports of children harassing Neil, as well as people violating his space for selfies. It's gotten to the point where officials are begging the public to leave him alone, to not post him or share his whereabouts, basically gatekeeping the seal, and some of that might be on me. I literally talked about Neil earlier this year in a video with millions putting his name out. Now there's a chance Neil gets loved to death by the same people he trusted. So yeah, losing the fear of people could be a death sentence for an animal, but for some species, it got them erased. The Caribbean monk seal went extinct in the 50s after being hunted into oblivion, and their biggest downfall was their distinct lack of fear and curiosity towards people. Columbus even noted how weirdly chill they were, and for that, they got slaughtered. Dodo is a plus-size pigeon in the past that also got decimated by sailors, because evolving on an island with no predators meant they had no concept of self-defense. They were cooked. The gray auk, which isn't a penguin, also famously had no fear of humans, and after going from 6 million in numbers to nothing in about 300-something years, we gave them every reason to. There was
why are we... Bro, that boy says 6 million to nothing in 3 years is crazy, bro. Wait, did he say that, or did I just
they had no concept of self-defense. They were cooked. The gray auk, which isn't a penguin, also famously had no fear of humans, and after going from 6 million in numbers to nothing in about 300-something years,
about 300 years. That's still crazy, bro. 6 million to 6 million to 0 in 300 years, crazy, bro. Imagine the human race only had 300 more years. Crazy, bro.
There was even an account of 2 ships murking 1,000 auks in only half an hour. And believe it or not...
Damn! Oh my god. 2 ships killed 3... How many birds?
An account of 2 ships murking 1,000 auks in only half an hour. And
bro, what the f is wrong with us, bro? 2 ships killed 1,000 birds in 30 minutes. Wow, bruh. That's crazy, bro. What the, bro? Come on, bro.
And believe it or not, it's still happening. The harpy eagle is a popular target for in only half an hour. And
that's crazy, bro.
The harpy eagle is a popular target for poachers since they'll often just sit on a perch and let them approach. Also, being big enough to be confused for a fursona means some people just shoot it out of curiosity. So yeah, animals need to be afraid of humans. What can you do about that? Well...
Some people actually find these people cute, or coyotes cute. I understand that. They look adjacent to dogs, I guess. You know what I mean? They get some cute things. But I lived on a farm.
This is a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.
For the better part of a year, and they killed a lot of my favorite chickens. I'm pretty sure they killed like 2 of my favorite cats, and they bit at a lot of my dogs and pigs. So I don't really fancy these guys. Me, my brother, and like my brother Jason, like he the brother, he ain't blood type, but he blood type for real. Like we ain't biological, but I buy his logical.
Stop, please.
That was garbage. I don't know why I said that. But we actually had like a little task force, him, my like stepbrother. My boy, damn. We used to go out at night. We wait until it get nighttime. This was like we spent like a whole summer going out at night. We had like little BB guns and they shoot like little metal bullets, but it's not like an actual gun type. Like just before that type. And we used to we trained our aim. I was bad at aiming. For real, I'm not really good at shooting things. I'm actually better with like a staff with a sharp edge. I stab the fuck out of people. But we used to go SWAT at night and go hunt us some coyotes. I ain't got no coyote bodies on my history, on my soul. Cause I don't know why they just didn't come out when I was out. Nah, that boy too big. But my little brother, he killed a couple. He got a couple on his body, man. He got a couple coyote bodies on his hands, bro. That boy is a coyote murderer.
Quick pop.
I don't blame him.
Stared down by a coyote. Should you A, make yourself look bigger, B,
killed a bunch of chickens,
scene, or D, put the fear of God in Wiley? Well, if you picked any one of these, you're wrong. It's actually E. Yes, you see, in college, hazing is something that gets fraternities shut down. In the hazing is scaring an animal enough to factory reset its behavior and make it want to avoid anything human.
Facts.
Obviously, there are exceptions, like if the coyote's hurt, sick, or with kids, then you want to fall back because they might just call your bluff. It's not to hurt them, quite the opposite. Making them prejudiced towards people is the nicest thing you could do for them. Because when you feed a wild animal, you're almost certainly marking them for death. And sometimes it's not just theirs. Okay. Let's do this one last time. And like with H1, this is the other side of forgetting the fear of humans, and baboons might not even be the worst offenders. Macaques in India have been living alongside humans for centuries, and not only do they get the benefit of easy food, the monkeys are also revered in Hinduism. But then you have the same issue of expectations leading to aggression, except the monkeys took it a step further. These monkeys are master pickpockets that are smart enough to recognize items of value, snatch them, and then use
I would slap the bananas out of a goddamn monkey if that boy pickpocket me and then have me, I gotta pay food and get my back. I smack the bananas out that tongue, bro. Don't play with me.
them as
Who the this think he is?
the only way you get your stuff back. The smartest ones will even give your stuff back one at a time just to maximize profit. But you know, brute force works too.
Damn, they got teeth though.
Delhi was attacked by a group of monkeys and pushed off his terrorist to his death. Ironically, the only thing the macaques are afraid of is an even bigger monkey called a langur, and since owning them as pets is illegal, yep, your eyes are correct. Delhi's parliament actually hired men to
put in the comment section how much you gotta get paid to do this for. We say like you gotta do it for a week, and for that week you get like the proper eyes get you. Like you'll go famous for a whole week of doing this job. How much do you gotta get paid to do that? That's crazy.
Cosplay as giant marauding monkeys to scare the real monkeys straight. So yeah, I'll die on the hill that feeding wild animals is killing them softly, and I would know, because I did it once. When I was 10, I started feeding squirrels at a local park, and there was one in particular that really appreciated it, to the point where he'd come up to me even when I was empty-handed. I either named him Tyler or Tyrone, I genuinely don't remember. One day Ty just would not stop following me, no matter where or how far I went. This rodent panhandler was on me like a homing pigeon. It was to the point where he was following me all the way home, and I wasn't allowed to have pets, and I damn sure wasn't allowed to bring pretty privileged rats off the streets, so what did I do? I took a nut, launched it bounced off a reservoir. I live next to a reservoir, by the way. It landed in the street, my guy Ty followed, and as you can guess, the story ended with one less squirrel. I was not okay for a while. And don't worry, I get my karma later.
Damn, he took Sandy's cheeks off the market? Damn! It's definitely Tyler the Creator. I can't find the song. Elijah, you got to put like a song right now where I'm thinking of, but I can't think of a song for that. They need
like when I got jumped by a pack of squirrels in the middle of New York for half a peanut butter sandwich. And yes, every word of that was true. Like an idiot, I fed 1, 1 turned to 2, 2 became 6, 6 spawned 12, and that is unironically the most I've ever been afraid of 12. So what's the moral here? What can be killed with hate can also be smothered by love. That animals are best appreciated from a distance. That the CIA created weapons of utter destruction. Nah. How about leave these seals the fuck alone? Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Drink water, hug your mother.
That's a C-3PO.
Brother. If something happens to Neil, I'ma really show y'all a crash.
Thanks.
And I'ma see y'all in the next one.
Oh, they got her good. Let me buy 20 to tomorrow. Let me buy 10 to tomorrow. I need this man. 20 to tomorrow. Go get me killed. Damn. Are you gonna give it to me? But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know if I want to upload more videos. I don't know if you guys should see, but I've been slowly I've been slowly deteriorating throughout this video. My voice is almost zilch. So I will release the video of me talking about and updates about what I've been doing and what all the updates that we've had later this week or a little bit later. As you guys can see, I am battered and I am very out of it right now. So you know, guys, y'all gotta give me some grace time. I might have to take another mini break on top of the break I've already had because I don't want to be sick this whole time. I need to get healthy again. But yeah, that was actually an interesting video. If you guys are new around here, you probably don't know what's about to go down, but all of my OGs do. So you guys sit back, relax, and watch us do our thing. Say it with me, TV Squad. Hit the salute. We out! W video, and like I said, we need to be stopped. Our aura is far beyond our wildest dreams. We need to be stopped, man. See you guys in the next video.
Please show your appreciation by liking and subscribing. Remember, true success is not measured solely by numbers, but by the genuine impact we make on others through our presence and wisdom. And as a small token of gratitude, there's a link to this Jackass's brand in the description below. Feel free to treat yourself. Until next time, my dear friends, peace and love. Thank you, and see you in the next video.